Hello and a very warm welcome to you. I'm Hayley Palmer. It's so good to have you on tonight's show because we have a special guest for you. Oh yes, it is Honey G, here to talk all about her new single. Honey G, how are you?
Hi, I'm really good, thank you. How are you, my love?
I am so good and I'm so chuffed to have you here because I think we did have a chat. It was a couple of years ago now, I think,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
It was, I remember. It was on that rooftop
It was
bar
on the
that we had.
rooftop, and today we have a special scenery for you here at the Hippodrome in Leicester Square. We're actually feeling like we're on holiday.
Yes, this is very tropical.
We like that. And you have been the busiest person because I've just seen you at different Pride events and new single, which we're going to talk about. You've had a busy summer, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been absolutely crazy. I've been performing on the main stage of the Pride festivals, done quite a few Prides, Chesterfield, Hull, Stoke-on-Trent, can't speak there. And yeah, and this Saturday I've got Chester Pride, which is the date my new single is coming out. So yeah, it's been crazy summer, busy, you know, gigging, performing, headlining on the Pride festivals, and yeah, now I've got a new single coming out on Saturday. So it's been
very exciting time.
Mayhem.
So, and what's it like when you perform? Because what I've seen, the crowds just go mad when they hear Honey G, don't they?
It's crazy when I walk on stage and I start doing my signature rap, H to the O to the N to the E to the Y to the G, it's Honey G. You know, you just hear the crowd roaring and screaming, and it brings back so many. I think it brings back so much nostalgia for a lot of the fans, the people that were fans of mine from the very beginning, from X Factor. And it really, you know, I mean, people are roaring, screaming, clapping along, doing different types of jigs and shaking their booties, all sorts of things going on in that crowd.
Oh, I love it. Well, we are going to be talking more about that new single. We want to hear everything on the other side of this.
Honey G's about to shut it down, yeah.
Now, we want to know everything about your new single. I've seen a little clip on TikTok. It looks phenomenal. How did the idea come about behind it?
So, with this song, Nothing to Me, you know, that I wrote this song, and it's about, ultimately, the message behind it is about anyone who wants to reclaim their power. It's a message of resilience. It's about turning pain into empowerment. You know, it's about anyone who's had to face any difficulties with haters or doubters, or anyone that wants to pull you down, you know, hold you back. And it's about really bouncing back and showing people that no matter what life throws at you, you can come back even stronger. And I recorded this in the studio in Bakery Studios with Nutty P, my producer for this song. And the moment we got into that studio, magic just happened. We started vibing. He got on the keyboard and the keys and started playing some chords, and you know, my flow was going really well with the rapping in the studio, and then I did some ad-libs, and there's also some of me singing in the track as well. And I mean, I did all the singing. I wrote the song, but I did all the singing on the track as well, and he produced it really well, and yeah, it just flows. We just got into a real creative flow the moment that we stepped into the studio together, and we just pulled the song together, and yeah, we've come up with something which, you know, I mean, I posted the teaser video on TikTok this week, and it's almost approaching 1 million views already, and that was only posting it 2 days ago. So, and I was overwhelmed with that response. I never thought I would get that response, you know. So yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping you know, that it's really going to make a huge impact. And so far, when I've been performing at the festivals, the Pride festivals, people have been really clapping along to it,
Yeah, it's
really
very catchy.
vibing along, saying, a lot of people online have been saying it's very catchy. In fact, I think someone made a comment on TikTok saying their depression was cured as a result, and I was like,
but
oh God, I want
say-
some of what they're having, you know.
I always say music is medicine.
Yeah,
like it is for
totally.
me. So, and actually because of
Yeah.
the meaning behind the song as well.
Yeah, completely.
And you know, so many people are going through so many things, and that pain, you just, whatever happens in your life, you
Yeah.
don't ever think you can get over it.
Totally.
And that's why I think it's such an important message, because when people can look up to you and see that you've got through pain and look how you turn your pain into power,
Yeah.
it's such an important message for people out there looking up to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just incredible to be able to inspire, and I'm so lucky to have a platform where I can use my voice to, you know, promote, you know, such a strong message, you know, to my fan base or to whoever I'm performing to. Yeah, and it's just, I think it's really important in this day and age that people have, you know, songs that they can relate to about,
Yeah.
you know, bouncing back from a difficult experience or bouncing back from something that's really impacted them, you know, in a negative way. Or it's about people, you know, it's a message of empowerment, you know.
Yes.
And it's really about reclaiming your power, you know.
Yeah.
And the song, I think, really gets that message across.
Yeah.
And you know, it's really about, you know, helping people, young people, anyone really, to feel empowered.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's so important in this day and age, because you've got lots of stigmas in this world that are affecting young people's confidence, and people have their confidence knocked so easily. You know, they might see something somewhere that's, you know, or even on social media, unfortunately, people see things all the time that affect their confidence. And it's amazing, it's good to have something on social media that is empowering,
Yeah.
you know, that's really empowering those people that might be feeling, you
Yeah.
know, I'm not feeling great at the moment, I'm feeling really down, I'm feeling really low.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
how can I...
No, I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
What a brilliant idea. And how can we get hold of your single? Because we're recording a bit in advance, so it's out now.
Yes.
How can we download it?
Well,
stream
it's out on all
Yeah.
platforms.
Right,
It's out
okay.
on all platforms, so you'll be able to get it on Spotify, iTunes. The video is on Vivo, so if you just search for Nothing to Me, Honey G on Vivo, then the video should come up. So yeah, it's out now, and you can download it at any time. You can stream it at any time.
And Honey G, would you like to introduce your new song on the show?
This is Nothing to Me by Honey G.
Nothing to me. H to the O music. Make my move. Make my move. Nutty P on the beats. Nothing to you wanna know why? 'Cause you mean nothing to me, nothing to me. Spread them lies, you mean nothing to me. Hate all you like, you mean nothing to me. Tell everyone you mean nothing to me, nothing to me, nothing to me. Dragging me down, you mean nothing to me. Follow me around, you mean nothing to me, nothing to me, nothing to me. Looking lively in the place, telling everyone to take a taste of the pie. 'Cause I'm so fly, like to see you try, make a fool out of me. I'm a ruler, can't you see? Don't care if you disagree. I'm just being me, and you're a backstabber, and I'm the one with all the swagger. Your opinions don't matter, so stop all that chatter. 'Cause I'm ready to make my move. Come through if you feel my groove. 'Cause I've got nothing to prove. I've got nothing to prove, yeah. Nothing to me, nothing to me. Spread them lies, you mean nothing to me. Hate all you like, you mean nothing to me. Tell everyone you mean nothing to me. Nothing to me, nothing to me. Dragging me down, you mean nothing to me. Follow me around, you mean nothing to me. Nothing to me, nothing to me. Nothing to me. Make my move, make my move. Nothing to me. Make my move. You think you can shatter all my dreams? Only then will you be satisfied. Only then will your pride be hurt. 'Cause you don't care who you hurt. I'm the one with all the stealth. Trust me, I'm gonna turn it into wealth like you've never seen before. Let me take you for a tour. Cause I'm ready to make my move. Come through if you feel my groove. Cause I've got nothing to prove. I've got nothing to prove, yeah. Nothing to me, nothing to me. Spread them lies, you mean nothing to me. Hate all you like, you mean nothing to me. Tell everyone you mean nothing to me. Nothing to me, nothing to me. Dragging me down, you mean nothing to me. Follow me around, you mean nothing to me. Nothing to me, nothing to me. Nothing to me. Make my move, make my move. Nothing to me. Make my move, make my move. Nothing to me. Make my move, make my move. Nothing to me. Make my move, make my move.
Honey G, we have a fun fact Honey G round
Oh, okay.
that myself and ChatGPT has put together for you.
Right.
That I did this at 2 o'clock in the morning, so I don't know if it's right or wrong, to be honest with you. Good luck. Okay, so your real name is Anna Georgette Guilford.
Do I say, is it true?
Yeah.
Yes, it's true.
It's true. Does anyone call you Anna, or does everyone go, Honey G?
No, I mean, my close friends, you know, and family will call me Anna, you know, and if I'm ever filming or I meet someone, you know, or I'm friends with people that I'm filming with, or, you know, I ask them, you know, they say to me, do you want me to call you Honey or Anna? And I just say, look, just call me Anna, because, you know, some people call me Honey. You know, some of my friends who book me, I've got friends that book me for gigs that I do up north. They call me Honey. You know, because they're used to calling me
I
Honey.
think I do a mix. Sometimes I go, Honey, and I get confused.
Yeah.
Anyway, we get the general idea. Before TV fame, you were a DJ and had a residency in Iron Napa.
This is true. When Honey G first became Honey G, I spent a season in Iron Napa, and this was in year 2000, a long time ago. I spent a season in Iron Napa DJing, and I had a residency. I had a residency at a club called Gas Club. It was a very long time ago.
No, I remember that because I went on my first girls' holiday to Iron Napa.
Really?
Yeah, we went Black and White Club, Gas Club, in the square.
Yeah, I think so. I was
We
a
must
long
have been there
time
at the same
ago.
time.
It was a fun time. It was a really, really fun time. It was. To be honest, that summer I went out to Iron Napa with my record box.
Wow.
I said goodbye to my mum at the airport, and I said, I'm going to Iron Napa. I'm going to go out there and DJ. And she was like,
Wow.
okay, off you pop. And I went, and then I phoned them the next week, and I said, you know, Mum, guess what? I've got a residency, and I'd managed to get myself go out there and just get on holiday and just get a residency at a club. And I played at a couple of clubs, and it was really, really good fun. That was my first experience of DJing. In fact, when I went to Iron Napa, none of the people knew this, but I'd only been DJing 4 months when I went to Iron Napa.
There we go.
So
It's
that
all
was
coming out
really,
now.
really good. Yeah, it's all coming out now.
You've got a degree in music from Salford University.
I do. I got a degree from Salford University in popular music and recording, specialising in music technology, studio production and composition.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love that for you. You appeared on the Celebrity Coach Trip, which I do remember.
I did.
And do you get travel sick on coaches?
Did I get homesick or travel
sick?
No, I didn't get travel sick, actually.
That's good. I can't travel on coaches.
I think I wore a sickness band. I wore a sickness band. Yeah, because I do, when I'm gigging, I do get travel sick.
Oh, do you?
I usually need to sit in the front of
I'm the same.
a car.
Yeah, I can't sit in the back. I've got to have the bands, and I'm always that person at school trip that got like sent down the front.
There's many times when I've been car sick whilst I'm on the road. There was once I was on my way from a gig in Bolton, and I'd had a burger and a gin and something at the gig, and I was sick out the window on the motorway on the way back. And my tour manager had to pull over on the motorway, and I was like, I'm going to be sick. And it was like, yeah, and it was really bad. But yeah, and I used to get car sick a lot when I was touring and stuff.
When I was little, I was going to say, used to get it. But anyway, fun fact there about Honey G that you didn't know. We'll see you after this.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
Honey G, I want to talk X Factor because I feel like X Factor is just one of those shows that it brings back so many memories, especially to a person of my age, because I actually at the time used to run a dance school, and I remember we would sit the kids down and we would go around in a circle and be like, who's your favourite? And they'd be like, Honey G. And it's just
Really?
like brings back so many good memories. And I don't think there is a show, for me personally anyway, that you sit down with the family and all get involved and all be so passionate about. I mean, I loved Fame Academy, I love Pop Idol, I love X Factor, and yeah, I guess it is just good memories, and I know a lot of people watching will feel the same. So is it for you when you look back?
Yeah, it's amazing that I've managed to fill so many people's hearts with joy, and you know, that makes me so happy that I've made so many people happy, and you know, that I've managed to really capture people's hearts. But yeah, I mean, people ask me about X Factor all the time, you can imagine, you know, whenever I talk to people and whenever I do interviews, people ask me about it. People are fascinated by it, you know, they want to ask me about my experience, you know. I was one of those people like everybody else. I queued up with the thousands of people.
Yeah, I was watching your audition last night.
You know, wasn't one of those contestants that got headhunted into the competition, or they used to pull people out of the queue in X Factor. They used to find people that they liked the look of or whatever, and they would pull them out of the queue and fast track them. I was never one of those people. I queued up with thousands of people. I spent the whole day queuing up, you know, and I did all the auditions from scratch, you know. But people always ask me, they want to, you know, get the lowdown on my experience, and I always say to them, you know, I have absolutely no regrets about entering X Factor, because my experience was completely life-changing for me. You know, I went from being in a very dark place in my life to
before
I was in a very dark place in my life, but to going to, you know, having my confidence boosted, my self-esteem boosted, helping me to realize my potential, you know, really boosted me and made me realize, okay, this is who I am, and I'm becoming that person, and X Factor is just helping me to realize that, you know. So
do you still keep in contact with anyone from X Factor?
No, people ask me that again all the time. Not really. I don't speak to many of the contestants. I mean, I'm on Facebook with a lot of the production crew, and I see what all the old production crew are doing now. A lot of them have moved on to bigger and better things, and that some of the runners and stuff that were on the show are now producers, you know, on TV shows and stuff like that, and they work on the big TV shows. I still, you know, some of them are still on my Facebook, and yeah, I keep in touch with some people. But yeah, people's lives evolve, don't they? And you know, a lot of people go their own ways, you know, and yeah.
And Sharon obviously was your mentor.
Yes, Sharon was my mentor. I've not spoken to Sharon, admittedly, for a very long time. But yeah, I hope she's doing well, and yeah.
Well, we are going to actually play out the song that you did your first audition to, because I was watching it on YouTube last night.
Right. Oh, God.
Was that nerve-wracking for you?
That was so nerve-wracking. You mean that was my first room audition?
Yeah, the first audition, yeah.
That was probably one of the most nerve-wracking things I ever did. I remember before I went in, I was asking them to give me some water, because my mouth was really dry before I went in, and I thought to myself, how am I going to do this?
Yeah.
But I remember when I did my performance in there and I was doing my rap and stuff like that, I just remember how I think I was so nervous and so anxious. My throat and my mouth went completely dry.
And did you go from queuing up? Did you go straight to?
No,
you didn't.
So before that, I did a few other auditions. I did about 3 auditions to some producers, I think. And
but you were a bit different, weren't you? Because looking back, there was no one quite like the Honey G.
I mean, and then I think I had to rap something or sing something in a room as well.
Okay. And then they said to you got through.
Yeah, and then they told me I've got through to the room audition.
Yeah. So did you have an inkling it was going to go well for you at that point?
Well, when I was getting through those pre-auditions, I was thinking it was all very surreal to me. I didn't know what was happening. I couldn't believe really that I was getting through. It was just magic what was happening. And then when I got those standing ovations when Sharon and Nicole started really vibing to my track.
Yeah, they got it.
In the room audition, I just thought, right, you know, I mean, at that point, I hadn't quite won Simon over, but I definitely won Louis, Nicole, and Sharon over.
Yeah.
But that was all I needed, the 3 yeses to get through. So I took that, you know.
And to go from that level, because when you see that level and then when you see the production of how you went into the studio, I mean, the work that goes behind it, the backing dancers, and I can't imagine it must have felt real when as soon as you were in front of the studio audience.
I mean, I sometimes think how amazing it was what they did behind the production of that. They took,
it is amazing when you look, I was watching Men in Black, I think, that one.
The Men in Black. I mean, when the Men in Black, they projected an H outside of the studio onto one of the buildings, a light of an H onto one of the buildings, and they had a staged crash car which had crashed upside down. It was an amazing, the choreography, the investment that went behind the production that they put into it. And what they did was very clever. They took my look the way it was. I walked in there with my G-Star Raw cap on and, you know, my vintage sunglasses on, and I had a turquoisey green jacket which I believe was from American Apparel, and it was amazing. They took my look and I went from that, and I remember, you know, one of the outfits that they gave me for X Factor had sewed on individually Swarovski crystals on the jacket. I mean, the attention to detail and the amount of work. Were you allowed
to keep the clothes?
Yeah, I've got all the clothes, most of the clothes anyway. But the production, you know, all the dancers, the staging, the choreography, the pyrotechnics,
was insane.
I mean, to me, it was like nothing I'd ever seen. Even the staging when we did the mannequin challenge. I don't know whether you remember that.
I do.
But we got everyone involved. Rylan, Dermot was involved. They got
it was clever.
They got a lot of people to stage it, you know, to all freeze at that moment, and they panned around. The production on it was amazing, and then it was just incredible the way that they put together every track on a weekly basis, and the work that they put in, I think, really reflected the work that I put in. They put in as much as what I put in. And it paid off in the sense that, you know, it just created that magic, and it captured such a wide audience of people that really got to know Honey G and loved Honey G for who she is, you know.
Absolutely. And
for who I am, anyway. Oh, God. There's two of me.
I could talk X Factor all day long, but do you think they could ever bring back X Factor?
Oh, people ask me about this all the time as well, about, is X Factor coming back? Or
I mean, obviously it wouldn't be the same.
If it came back, would you come on it? And all of this sort of stuff. And, I mean, I don't know if X Factor... Is the question, do I think X Factor should come back?
Yeah, do you? Or should we just leave it with good memories?
The thing is, I suppose it's not really my call, but, you know... unfortunately, I think the viewer figures dropped towards the end of when it was... But, I mean, you know, X Factor was brilliant. In a way, it feels like it's kind of an end of an era now, unfortunately. But I mean, but X Factor was brilliant for whilst it was, you know. And by all means, if it was brought back and there was an All-Stars version or something like that, and I was asked to do it, I definitely wouldn't turn it down.
Yes, bring back the All-Stars. Come on. We'll see after this.
Come on, is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it every...
Right, we have got a Honey G this or that round. Here we go. So, rap or DJ?
Rap.
Yeah. Blinged up outfits or casual chic?
I'm more casual than chic, but it would probably have to be blinged out outfits then.
Yeah, come on. Studio time or live performance?
Oh, live performance is hand down.
Yeah, that buzz, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, sunglasses or hat?
Probably sunglasses.
Yes, and I'm liking these sunglasses.
You like these ones?
These are very you. Reality TV or music videos?
Music videos.
Yeah, all the way. Dancing or singing?
I love to sing. I love singing.
Singing's your thing. Throwback hits or new releases?
Or throwback hits.
Yeah, come on. signature move or spontaneous dance? This is ChatGPT again that's done this quiz for you. Sorry if it doesn't make sense.
I'm known to do a spontaneous dance now and again.
You are
a bit
actually.
of body popping on the stage whilst I'm performing. Yeah, they got that in the Chesterfield Pride video. They posted a video last week, and they got a section of me body popping, and I was like, I can't believe you captured that. That was
really?
It was actually really, really
Can we have
good.
a little bit now?
Oh yeah, sure. What little stand up? Stand up.
Yeah, I'll go on then.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
okay.
A little bit of
Woohoo! Go on, Honey G. We'll see you after this. Honey G, I could talk to you all day about life, manifestation, and X Factor, but we want to remind everyone to download your new single. Let's give everyone at home one more quick reminder.
Nothing to Me by Honey G, out now on all platforms, and also the video is out now as well. So go get it and let's drive this right up. Let's go smash it. Let's really, really push this one out hard because it's a big, big anthem.
Yes, it absolutely is. So we're going to put details on the screen right now of how you can download it. I know you shot the music video in London, didn't you?
Yes, I did. We actually shot the music video in Waterloo in the tunnels.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, there we go, a little fun fact. So we're not asking you, we're telling you to download the single. It really is good. I'm so proud of you because I know before we've spoken, we've had little spa days, haven't we? And we've spoken about, you know, where we're going and plan of action, and you've made it happen. You've got that single out there and it's got a positive message. So absolute hats off to you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really, really glad that I've got round to getting a new song out, and also a new song that I'm really, really confident about as well. And I back this song 100%. You know, it's got a very, very strong message behind it as well, and I definitely think a lot of people are really going to be able to relate to this song.
Yeah, absolutely. So make sure you give it a listen and download it. But Honey G, you know, I am so grateful for you coming on the show today. I know my viewers at home, we love a bit of X Factor, don't we? So it's great nostalgia for us. And you are a beautiful person inside and out.
Oh, so
thank you
my
so
love.
much. And it's the one and only Honey G, everyone. Woohoo! Huge thank you to Honey G. What a show it has been. And thank you so much to you at home. We are so grateful for you tuning in. Now, remember, you can download Honey G's single. We're going to put details on the screen right here, right now. And I will see you same time, same place next week. I'm Hayley Palmer. Stay safe, and I will see you then.